because that was not a foul. That call should have been reversed.
The WNBA 2024 season is finally over with the New York Liberty winning their first WNBA championship ever, winning against the Minnesota Lynx 67-62 in Game 5. Now, this was a hard-fought series all around, and while the New York Liberty is celebrating and their fans are celebrating, everybody else is talking about the foul that was called that should have never been called in the first place. It even got to a point where you got NBA players talking about it and the king, LeBron James, talking about it as well. Let's get into specifically what happened and why everybody's talking about the referees for the WNBA. In the fourth quarter, the Minnesota Lynx were winning by 2 points. The game was 60-58. There was 6 seconds left in the game. Again, 2-point game. The Liberty call a timeout. Sabrina Ionescu has the basketball. She passes to Breanna Stewart. Breanna Stewart travels twice, goes up for a shot, gets her shot contested by Alana Smith, a very good contest by Alana, but Alana is called for the foul. In real time, everyone's looking like, what? That was a foul? What foul? So Shura Reeve decides to twist her finger and call a challenge. This is a challenge that the Minnesota Lynx still had. So they call a challenge. The referees review it. They take a look at all the angles, and you can see before Breanna Stewart even goes for the shot, she travels. The refs missed that, which, the refs miss a lot of travels in games, so, whatever. But she goes up for the shot, and the shot is not a foul.
Arma Stewart there? I don't know. That looks clean.
There was no real contact, and if it was at the end, and it was very, very incidental, to a point where just about everybody was thinking that this was about to be overturned, because where's the foul? Where's the foul? There was no, you look at the various angles, there's no actual foul. To the point where even LeBron posted on X saying, "I'm sorry, but that wasn't a foul. Let the blank players dictate the outcome of a close battled, tested game." But unfortunately, the refs didn't see it that way. The refs review the call. They review the challenge. They review that call. And while they're looking at the replay, they see Breanna Stewart traveling twice. They see that there's no real contact actually made at all. And they still uphold the call.
After review, this is an unsuccessful challenge. Alana Smith is not in a legal guarding position.
So, Breanna Stewart goes to the line. She makes both of her free throws. Then we wind up going to overtime. And in overtime, the New York Liberty get the job done and defeat the Minnesota Lynx. Now, guys, that play was a bad play. That was a very, very bad decision by the refs. It wasn't a foul. It wasn't. It was not a foul. And it's something that Shura Reeve talked about in her post-game presser.
As New York
I saw a very physical and aggressive New York team. We know this from being a part of the game for so long that sometimes you get away with stuff when you're physical and aggressive, and they certainly did. It's a shame that officiating had such a hand in a series like this. Obviously, there's always going to be a team that's going to be a little more disappointed than the other. I thought today was incredibly disappointing. The challenge, we have got to change our challenge rules, and the officials doing the game should have a third party. And I know all the headlines will be Reeve cries foul. Bring it on, right? Bring it on, because this shit was stolen from us. Bring it on. Well, we talked about it, we know we could have done some things, right? But you shouldn't have to overcome to that extent. This shit ain't that hard. Officiating it's not that hard. When someone is being held, be consistent. If you don't want to hold it one end, then don't call it the other. Be consistent. Every team asks for that. right? Sandy asked for that last game. So 3 of the games in the series, we're talking about the same damn thing, right? So I tell these guys, for whatever reason it didn't work out, right? It just doesn't feel right that you lose a series with that level of discrepancy, and we don't have a team that whines and complains and, all that stuff. And, sometimes it probably hurts us. Maybe being a little more, I don't know, something. But, I just think that, you have a star player like Fee, I don't get it. I don't get how she can be held and go to the basket and get hit. And then a marginal, at best, sends their best player to the free throw line. That's tough. It's tough to swallow. Just like our 2016 championship that was lost, officiating, missing a shot clock violation. This sucks. This is for a championship, right? For both teams. Let them decide it. What contact is legal should be the same for both teams. This isn't that hard. And so it's disappointing. Congratulations to the Liberty on their first championship. Been around, I don't know, how long has the league been around? 28 years? It took them 28 years. Congrats to them. We were that close to our 5th. Just didn't happen, right? It's disappointing. It's incredibly disappointing. But these guys, they got to try to pick themselves up and go, we were that damn close, and, it hurts.
But at the end of the day, even though that was a terrible call, even though the refs should seriously have a talking to, or like there should be something, a fine or something should happen with that egregious call that was made and upheld even after a challenge. But even with that being said, the Minnesota Lynx still had an opportunity to win this game. They didn't. So, at the end of the day, they had a chance. The refs were terrible. Absolutely did favor the New York Liberty the entire game. However, the Minnesota Lynx still had a chance to win, and they didn't. So, shout out to the New York Liberty. I thought they played well. It's not their fault. The referees were heavily favoring them, but, it is what it is. The referees are always seeming to be in the conversation when it comes to the WNBA. And once again, that is the case. So, guys, that's the video. What do y'all think? Was that a foul or was that not a foul? And also, wasn't that a crazy travel? Wasn't that a crazy? She did a hop, skip, and a jump on that travel. Anyway, that's the video. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.